What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be unboxing a gaming chair that I got off of Amazon for $100 plus tax. And in this video I'm going to be reviewing it to see if it's a good budget gaming chair. When you open it, you get a gaming chair assembly manual. It tells you what it comes with and how to build the chair. And when you open it furthermore, it comes with a base. This base supports the gaming chair. And I'm going to take everything out and I'll get back to you when I'm done. Okay, now that I got everything laid out on the table, I'm going to be explaining what everything is. Right here we have our armrest. I will tell you how to assemble this later in the video. Here we have our backrest. I think it's made out of pleather, I'm not too sure. This is our seat cushion, and right here we have our seat mechanism. Now if we go over here, we have our connector to connect both of these chairs. And over here is our angling connector. This helps us angle it to 90 degrees, 80 degrees, 50 degrees. And then here is our Allen key. It came with an Allen key and some screws we'll be using later in the video. Here's a gas lift for the seat. And this is the gas lift cover, which goes on top like this. And then we have our base. This is actually made out of metal, which is really good quality. And then we have our casters, which are known as the wheels, that will be going at the bottom of this. And now that I explained everything here, I'm going to be telling you how to assemble the armrest. Okay, here's all the armrest parts that were inside the box, and I'm going to be telling you how to assemble it. So you're going to get your armrest cushion, then you're going to get this piece. So make sure that this piece right here, this lever, it is pointed outwards. So you're going to put it here, and then you're going to want to grab these screws, the round ones, not these. And so what you want to do is you want to come here, and then you're going to want to screw these two screws in. I'll get back to you when I'm done screwing them in. Okay, now that you're done screwing the two screws in, you can do the same for this one as I did. What you're going to be using is going to be using your Allen key. And you're going to want to get this plastic piece right here that has a hole in it. And you're going to put it over it, this piece. And you're going to want to make sure that the slit is lining up with the metal piece. Then you're going to want to get this metal bar. You're going to want to slide it in like this. But you also want to make sure that you're going to line up the holes like this. So line up the holes. Once you're finished lining up the holes between the two holes, you're going to want to get your screw with the washer. Put it in there. And then get another one. Okay, once it's like that, you're going to want to screw it, and you're going to want to do the same thing for the other one. I'll come back to you when I'm done. Okay, now that you're done assembling the armrest, it should look something like this. You're going to want to put those aside, and then you're going to grab your angle adjusters. So here on the side of the chair, it has pre-installed screws, just like these. And you want to take them out, and you're going to want to get your angle adjuster and get the first screw, put it in this first hole, and line it up with the hole that was down there. And once you screw it, you're going to want to get your other screw right here. You're going to put it right here on the other hole that you just took the screw out of. Okay. So then you want to screw these in. Just like that. And then you're going to want to get your Allen key that it gives you, and you're going to want to tighten these two up. I'll get back to you when I'm done doing that. Okay, now that you're done screwing these two screws in and fastening them tight, you're going to want to get the cover that it came with. You're going to want to get the thick cover, not the thin one. So when you get it, you're going to want to line this hole up with this. So you should be able to find the groove. Like that. It should go flat. And then you're going to want to get the screw that they came with and put it down in the little hole. And get your Allen key came with, and then you're going to want to screw it in. And I'll get back to you when I'm done screwing this in. Okay, now that you put the cover on, you're going to want to get the other piece. This is going to go on the left side. This goes on the right side. So you're going to want to turn the chair like this. and you're gonna want to grab a piece. Same as we did over here, you're gonna want to line it up with the holes. Get the 2 screws that it came with in it. Screw these 2 in, and I'll get back to you when I'm done screwing in. Okay, now that you're done tightening this down, you want to get that cover that we didn't use, and you're going to want to get a tiny screw like this and screw it in like we did on that side. Now that we're done with the 2 handle supports, you're going to want to turn the chair over, and as you can see, there are screws here. So for this, we're going to need to take all these screws off and slide it in there. So I'll take all these screws out and I'll get back to you when I'm done doing that. Okay, so after you're done taking all the 4 screws that were here, you're going to want to get your armrest and make sure that this tab right here is pointed outward. So you're going to want it like this, not like this. So you're going to want to slide it here, like that. Make sure the 4 holes line up, and then you're going to want to get the screws that you took out. So make sure it's like this. Then you're going to want to get the screws that came out and screw them all in. You're going to do the same for both sides. So for the other one, do the same thing for the other side, and I'll come back to you when I'm done doing that. Okay, now that you're done screwing the handles, it should look something like this. And then we're going to move on to the mechanism, the gas lift mechanism. So to do that, you have to take these screws off, which I've already done, like this. And then you're going to want to get this. Make sure that this says the front is pointing towards the front, so pointing towards the leg rest. And then you're going to want to line up the holes, and then you're going to want to screw it. Once you're done screwing it, and once I'm done screwing it, I'll come back. Okay, now that you've finished putting the mechanism, it should look something like this. Then we're going to move on to our base, the metal base. Flip it over, get the caster, which are the wheels, and you see these holes? You're going to want to press each and one of them on. So, not too hard, just press it. It should make that noise. Press it. Press it. That. Just gotta put some force. Okay, once you're done doing that, flip it back over. Now you have your base. Get your gas lift. See this hole? You're gonna want to put it just like that, just in there. And then the plastic piece cover, you're just gonna put it over it like that. And once we're doing that, now when we're done with that, we're going to connect our base to this. So I'm gonna put everything on the ground, and I'll come back to you when I got everything set up. Okay, now that I have everything on the ground, you're gonna want to get your chair. I'm gonna pick up the chair, flip it over, and pull at the bottom. We're gonna line it up just like that. So once you line it up, press it down on it, make sure everything's secure, and there you have it. That's our base connected. So next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull out this piece, and so I'm gonna grab my bottom seat cover here, and there was 4 screws attached here. Unscrew them. What you want to do is you're gonna want to put the seat cover down here, align it with the black holes right here, as seen here. Align it, screw it in, and I'll be back when I'm done screwing it in. Okay, now that you put the screws in, it should look something like this. And to get the footrest out, all you do is flip it over, and then flip it back over, push it in. Now, we're gonna move on to the seat. So, grab your seat piece. You're gonna wanna move this piece up. Also, you're gonna wanna remove the pre-installed screws. There should be 2 on this side and 2 on that side. They're right here. So then you wanna align it here, as so. So it should look something like this. As you can see, these 2 holes are lining up. You wanna get your 2 screws and screw them into here. And then once you're done with that side, you're gonna go to this side, and you'll line this piece up with here as well. And I'll come back to you when I'm done doing that. Okay, now that you screwed the screws on each side like this, like this. It should look something like this. And then you're gonna wanna grab your two covers, just like this. Inside the covers, it has a labeled right, left. So obviously you wanna follow directions. So the right side forms, or the left side, you're gonna put on the left side, which is over here. So the way you put them on is you put them on like this, and you basically just get the screw and you screw it in. And I'll come back to it when I do both sides. Okay, now that I got the plastic pieces, it should look something like this and like this. And now we're gonna put the tiny pillow cover on top of here. So we're just gonna bend it like this, just like that. And then for this piece, it comes with two buckle pieces. You just wanna unbuckle them, put it against it, throw it to the back, like this. And then you're gonna wanna go from the back, buckle it. Same thing for this side, you're gonna go from the back, from the bottom. Okay, it should look something like that in the back. Once you buckle it, you can move it up, down, however you want. And right here, as you notice, there's a USB port. This is actually a massaging lumbar cushion, so it can massage you when you plug it in, and it has like 3 different modes. It has low, middle, and high. And then I'm gonna show y'all how to pin this back. So basically, all you wanna do, hit this lever, goes back as far as you want. It can go pretty far, so like you can really go to sleep in this if you wanted to. And then for the foot cover, or the feet piece, here, like that. And that is the finished product of the chair. If you enjoyed the review and thought it was helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for watching.